Okay, let me double check. Everything should be fine. And yeah, still waiting and just trying to see. Okay. It is live. We're on. Yes, we're on. Okay, sound is in. So I'm pretty sure my Instagram will be in also. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back. This is Chris E from Network 12S. Network 12S from Sydney, Australia. Uh, Again, this week we're going to continue our learning together about the program that was uh, provided by Atomy, the network marketing company that the business that I'm building with. I'm building. And this is actually the third week of the lesson that we're gonna discuss of what I've learned and what might take my lesson from the videos. So again, the video is actually been split into 3 sessions, but the last session is only the testimonial from different members who actually achieve success and their testimony. But what I really wanted to actually discuss in this video, in this week video, is about how it's actually similar to what I've been teaching to my VIP client as a business consultant, as an accountant. It's very interesting in the sense of it's not surprising, right? Because the one how do I say this? The lesson that was taught in the Go Sales Master Camp, and also with the program that I'm actually teaching my client in my program called the Entrepreneur's Roadmap, of which I discuss about 8 frameworks, 8 milestones, of which is basically a framework of businesses, how business should actually perform or have in their business before and when in business. Okay, and the idea of the first framework is actually fundamentals, and in the fundamentals is one of them is actually now what actually being taught in this week Go Sales Master Camp. And the first on the first session, there is a girl from, let me just go back to the video just quickly. So the girl is actually a business consultant in that sense. She is actually a business consultant, and she is actually a professor, Professor Yoon Jung Kim. Okay, and she was discussing this, the first session, discussing what topic? Discussing about making your dreams, and why it is important for us to actually have a dreams. And in my program of the Entrepreneur's Roadmap, the first framework, which is the fundamentals, which is the foundation, and one of the aspect of foundation, one of the things that actually create the foundation strong, a strong foundation, is creating a vision. Now, vision and dreams can be the same and can be different, okay, in that sense. But I can understand what what this is actually similar in that sense of, that's why, you know, it's it's like a confirmation of what I have been teaching my client about the fundamentals of doing business, or basically not only in business, in life itself also. We need to have vision in our lives, because without vision we don't have purpose. So basically vision is actually a purpose that we are created. Why are we created? For what purpose are we created? And that's the visions. Now, the purpose can be driven by our interests, and in this session in Go Sales Master Camp, we learn, and which is, you know, this is basically very common in any network marketing business. I've been taught this many times, you know, from my previous upline, of which now becoming my upline also here in this business. From a long time ago, you know, when I do business, you know, network marketing business, if you really want to do the business well and big and great, you need to start to have dreams. You need to start to have what kind of person you want to be, what kind of income you want to be. You try to be sort of like creating your dreams, creating your vision, sort of like creating your goals as well, in that sense. Although in my program, you know, although that along the way, you know, when I grew up, when I become more mature, when I learn more, I understand that visions, goals is basically a completely different thing. Not really completely different thing. Goals is a target, right? A target that you want to achieve. So it's actually measurable. But vision has to be bigger. From my point of view, vision should be bigger than the goal itself. And vision is what you want to become. So what kind of person, what kind of business that you want to become. Like, for example, with Atomy, the example of Atomy wants to be a business that is actually lasts for 100 years. A business that adapt to trends and technologies and will be forever lasting in that sense. And that's actually a vision's bigger than the goal itself. And to become a company of 100 years, lasting 100 years, it requires a turnover, right? So thus, you know, what kind of business that have been you know, in business for 100 years. And that's where Chairman Hangel Park have the visions or have the goals of creating $100 billion business. And that's why, you know, he mentioned about competing with Amazon, for example. Because although, like, for example, Atomy right now is about $2 billion business, and the biggest company, the biggest network marketing company in the world, which is Amway. Let me just put this as a turnover, 100 turnover. I think Amway is only about 10 billion or something like that. 7 billion. And that's revenue on 2023, right? But compared to Amazon, let's just pull out the data here. Amazon turnover global is 575 billion US dollars. So this is based in 2023 also, right? So you can see even with Amway, the top network marketing company in the whole world, the turnover is actually only 7.7 billion compared to 575 billion with Amazon. That's basically only 1.34%. And that's the biggest network marketing company in the whole world. Now imagine Atomy is only 2.2. I believe it's 2.2 or 1.7 as of 2023. 1.71 divided by 575. That's only 0.3%. Oh my gosh, that is so small. So we have so many, like, so much to actually gain, because the idea of chairman, the vision is not to compete with any other network marketing. We're competing with Amazon. We're trying to actually becoming a giant in the distribution hub company. So thus we can see that we have to become a $500 billion company, right? That's the idea, and that's only Amazon. Let's check, eBay, for example. eBay turnover is 5.8 billion in 2021. 2007. Okay, so that's not really the one that I'm looking. Let's see, Facebook turnover. Facebook turnover is 134 billion dollars business, and that's online marketing, right? And let's see, yeah, Amazon is the one that really, let's say Tokopedia, which is the Southeast Asian market, or Shopee. $5.5 trillion rupiah. So how much is that? So that's roughly about 550 million. Okay, 400 million. Yeah, so that's why, from what I'm saying here is, that's why, chairman is trying to compete with this kind of business. That's why, chairman have the vision to have $100 billion business, because, not to mention that, let's not say about the 500 billion, right? Achieving $100 billion company in the distribution hub company in a network marketing industry is actually very, 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 very good. Why? Because the top company in the whole world in network marketing only 7.7 billion. And that's why the idea of having a good dream and having a good visions, right, is important. And this is connected in the second session also, where chairman is actually talking about the story on how Atomy is actually build up, where originally, this is a story I've heard many times, but then again reiterated, why we need to have we need to dare to actually make a big visions, a big dreams. Originally, Atomy doesn't have anything. It was operated in a very beat up van that chairman has, about $2,000, I believe, the car, $2,000 or $500 car van that he operate to actually bring products to the customer. And originally also, he only introduced 17 people to actually go and go together in building up Atomy business together. And the company headquarters doesn't have a signage because for him it's not important to have a signage, and that's why he, do as simple as possible, uh, to reserve all the funds to go into the business, in building the business, finding the good product, negotiating with the supplier, and things like that. And yeah, so that's something that we need to understand, and we need to see, and we need to appreciate that chairman is actually doing the right thing for the business, while having also at that time a big visions, and telling 17 people that he will pay $1 million as a bonus when they reach the top level in the company, which is unheard of at that time. And that's just a one-off bonus, cash bonus, that he will deliver. He said that he will deliver the $1 million cash with a forklift. And that happens. At the end of the day, it happens. Atomy grew to become such a big corporation, although it's only 1.7, ranges between 1.7 in 1 year. I think in 2022 it was about 2 billion, 1.8 billion, and in 2021 is 1.5. So yeah, so in that sense, we can see that Atomy is growing in that sense, right? Atomy has done the right thing. Now, Atomy has grown its vision and keep growing the business, having the strategy in place in the network marketing industry, where every member can actually benefit from having different types of products, daily necessity products. But in saying that also, Atomy has what they call as a mall. Atomy as a mall, of which the as a mall is actually where you can buy everyday product from everyday brands and get points. For example, in Korea, it's already available that you can actually have a mobile phone plan which will give you point, and you can use that. And you can buy mobile phone, you can buy refrigerator, like the actual Atomy Mall, which is the Atomy brand products, have in Korea is about 500 products. But with the Asa Mall, I think it's about 10,000 products from different suppliers. And this is why it's so wonderful and so fabulous, right? The idea that this is actually happening right now. Imagine when Atomy was started, right? No, this idea of having this Asa Mall and Atomy Mall working together, in that right now is a vision, is still just a vision back then in 2009 when Atomy first founded. So at that time, imagine the idea has been going over and over and over again, being mentioned that Atomy will become like this. This is the vision of Atomy. Atomy is going to compete with this kind of businesses, not network marketing businesses. And yeah, like in the Asa Mall, if I'm looking at it right now, let me just pull out if I can. Let's see whether I can. No, let me just pull it out. Yep, there you go. Now let's look. So when you look at that, man, you can buy LG, you can buy TV, you can buy Samsung fridge, dryer, TV, and they have different promotion time of of, when they do like a, like the in the TV there is the shopping channel, right? Shopping TV. This is sort of like that. This is on the first of the nine at 9:30. They do the oh, sorry, this is 1st of September until 30th of September. This is where, you know the product is going to be available, I think, or something like that. But yeah, I don't know, because this is in Korean, so I can't really tell. But yeah, you can see that by doing this. Let me just join. Let me just sign up. What's it? Sign in. So then at least you guys can, we can see all together. The point, right? As a member, of Atomy, there are some product, of course, some of product no points, but at least you can buy. But maybe this one not yet have point right now. But let me just pull out some others. Let's see. How do you close this? Okay. Oh, it's at the top. And let's see this one. Yeah, look, buying Samsung, for example, Samsung vacuum cleaner will result it in a PV, right? And then buying a TV, this is the vacuum cleaner. Let's see, TV, Samsung TV. Okay, so TV doesn't have PV apparently, but look at that. Oh, some of them have PV. Yeah. Okay, look at that. OLED TV, right? 14,000 PV, or this one maybe still coming. That's why, the PV is not showing. I don't know. But anyway, you can see buy TV 48-inch, or this one 75-inch, or 75 no PV, but 48-inch, you got 14,000 PV. I don't know why it should be have PV, but yeah, 43-inch, you have 12,000 PV. Where, why won't you buy? Why won't you buy from Atomy in that sense? Look at that. How is it not a thing, right, for us to buy? I don't know what that is, but now let me just show you another thing, which is, okay, let me just close that first. Now, there is what we have of mobile phone, but I don't know whether I can search here. And you can even buy, like in Korea, you can buy food like, pork, like meats, beef, chicken with PV up. 117,000, you get 35,000 PV, right? And this is basically what the PV means, is that's the portion of the turnover of the sales that will come to you, as part of the calculation for you to trigger profit, to trigger commission or cashback. Where else? This is basically like in any, any loyalty points that you can get. So Atomy is already doing this. Now, this is the idea where, where the idea of having this kind of shopping now is available. But imagine back then, they don't have that. And that's just a vision. And this is why, what I'm saying is, this is why vision is so important, because without vision, it will not happen. And thus, I'm very, very proud to be a part of Atomy, because although this is in Korea, but the global Azamol is actually coming. Global Aza, which is the Azamol, the Azamol, the one that you just look, but a certain number of products from there is actually made available for all the global members in a certain countries. Now Australia, as because I'm living in Australia, that's actually available now. So we can actually make a purchase for this kind of products. And if we want to, we can buy something. Now this is an example. It's already available to these countries, which is Australia. I don't know whether you can see it. Okay, let's click it. Oh no. So it's Australia, Canada, Hong Kong. So Australia, Canada, Hong Kong, Japan, Kazakhstan, Malaysia, Mongolia, New Zealand, Singapore, Switzerland, Taiwan, UK, US, Uzbekistan. That's the last one. So all this country is now, we're now available. There are certain products that are available for these countries that we can buy from Azamol, from the products that are available, in Azamol. Some of the products that are in Azamol is now available for these countries. For example, there is the electronics, which we can see. There's this waffle makers, the sports, earphone, headset, air gun wireless, air pump camping. So this is for camping. There's the battery charger, the humidifier, like lots of earphones. And there is this robot mop cleaner. Yeah. So some of these already available right now for purchase for those countries. I haven't really looked at which country are, for different countries, whether there are different items are available. But yeah, like if we look at the old products, it was before about 30 products available. Now I think it's, yeah, there are there are bags available, fashions available, and this is a Atomy, like white branded, so white label products. Like this one, as you know, this is actually the phone accessories, right? Picnic mat, and there are bags. Like this one is, I don't know, I never heard Bana, but yeah, you can try and see if you like it. You can try. There is the nutrition bar. There is also the scouring pad. And all these products are available now from the Azamol, and of which we can still um, basically buy and then have a PV. For example, this bag, let's say, if I click that, and that's a PV of 1900 PV of a purchase, roughly about $54. Okay, and of course, with all this, shopping, there is always a shipping fee. And yeah, but this is the idea and the story why I show this to you guys, because this is now, but about, you know 12 years ago or 13 years ago, Atomy doesn't have this. Chairman Hangul Park, you know already has a vision about how will it looks like, the business. And this is the idea that I'm actually excited about. Imagine that the business will actually grow. You can actually pay electricity. Like even in Korea right now, they have a work together with Hana Bank, which is the South Korean bank, of which providing Atomy member with like sort of like a credit card or a debit card. I don't know. I've never really seen that. But what happened is with every purchase, on that, you get points. You get points from the from the purchase. So why wouldn't you want to have a purchase like that? Yeah, so hopefully I just realized that my frames are dropping, and which is really bad. Hopefully everything is actually okay. If not, then unfortunately, yeah, I'm losing the battle here. Yeah, because unfortunately, yeah, I think I lost a few. Oh my gosh, have I lost? Anyway, let's see how it goes. I'm not going to actually argue. If it's there, it's there. If not, then what can you do? What can you do? What can you do, man? What can you do? Okay, what can you do? Okay, let me just try again. Yeah, so yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, anyway, let's so that's what I've learned so far, right? And the idea that you need, and this is actually the also the system that actually being taught in Atomy. Atomy have a system what they call 8 steps to success, and the first one is actually to create dreams. So this is where it's very important for you to understand that why creating dreams is not just important, but creating the dreams that are actually resonate with you, with yourself, resonate with you, your soul. You have to find that, because if not, dreams will just become dreams because you just make it as a dream. It's just a wishy-washy, right? So it's just nothing. So I'm encouraging everyone right now to actually really find your dreams. Whatever it is that you are doing in life, whatever it is the business that you're into, if you're looking to start a business, maybe you can start and look with me together. This is not for me to actually promote Atomy, but I'm proud to become Atomy. I'm proud to become a member of Atomy. I'm proud to become a consumer of Atomy. And this is where I think I'm gonna leave it to you guys. Whether you guys wanna come together with me or you have something else in your life already started, fine. But create your visions. Make sure the vision is bigger than just making money. Because making money is just temporary and a short term motivation for you. But in everything, we need to start giving back also. What kind of legacy that we're trying to actually create? And this is actually a good vision. This is actually how you can create a good visions. And with that, hopefully you learned something today of the story. Although I show you the website, but the purpose of showing you the website is how that visions have come to fruition from a humbler, a humble, business with nothing, with just a car, a van worth $2,000, and now the business Atomy worth $1.8 billion, and starting to have different kind of products, two shopping mall that we can actually tap into and buy everything, like the Azamall in Korea is already happening also in Taiwan. So that's why, I'm very excited to actually heard about this, because I know that slowly but sure Azamol will come to every country where Atomy is actually already in. And I'm really proud, and I'm really keen to actually see that. I'm really keen to actually be a part of that revolutions, because that will really change the network marketing industry. My name is Chris E from Network 12S. Hope you learned something, and may God bless you all.